Did you leave? No. Were you going to move away?
I eventually will be moving off island.
Yeah.
We bought a house in Sandwich and we weren't currently on Nantucket as Charlene is still working up at the hospital.
All righty. Yep. And when might that happen? You know, you're the second person today that I heard that's moving to the Cape.
Probably sometime after Christmas,
Yeah.
we're hoping. It's really up to her job and finding another job and seeing what's happening in the market.
Yep. Because I refresh my memory what your wife does at the hospital.
She's an oncology nurse and manager.
Okay.
She does dialysis managing,
Right. Okay.
infection control, and oncology.
Got it.
And I don't remember her title, but she has a title to go with all. Infusion services. That's what it is.
Nice. So, you looks like you're having a good summer. You got your grandson here and some ice cream.
In fact, we just went to the Mariah Mitchell and had a wonderful to the aquarium and got a nice tour of that.
Yeah.
Peter Boyce was down there and talking about skulls.
I just got a piece coming with him and the kids. I went out on the boat with them and did a little piece about the discovery process.
I was impressed with it. I'd never been there before and was really impressed with the knowledge of all the young students that were helping my grandson learn more about the environment that they all live in. And it was nice.
That's great. You think you're going to miss Nantucket?
I'm going to miss it terribly. But being on the Cape gives me more options. What I like to say is if I want to go to the North End for lunch, I can if I live in Sandwich.
The North End?
Of Boston.
Why would you want to go there?
For lunch.
You from the North End?
No, but if I wanted to go to Boston for the day,
that's true. You can.
I can.
You like the North End, though, obviously.
North End, well, Mike's Pastries.
Really? To die for. I've never had them.
You've got to go up there.
Is that right? But you found a place in Sandwich.
Yeah, we have a home in Sandwich. And
that is a pretty area.
It is, but I'll tell you something, tax-wise, my taxes are 3 times higher in Sandwich than Nantucket. Amazing the difference.
Is that because they just don't have the per capita people like we do?
They don't have any commercial. The schools take a large amount of the money of taxes, and there's not a lot of commercial business to cover the tax load.
I see.
So until that changes, taxes will be high and heavy.
Yeah. So, they're going to build a new hospital, it looks like, so you never know. Maybe you'll be back here. Are you selling? Or you?
I sold Nantucket.
That's what I mean. You did sell.
Yes.
Okay. So once you sell, it's.
I'm actually a registered voter in Sandwich now.
Oh.
So, and that was quite different. I got a note from Catherine saying you're no longer a voter on Nantucket.
Oh my gosh.
And it kind of hurt a little.
I think so.
I started voting here right out of high school. And
well, you couldn't wait to become a voter in Sandwich, could you?
Well, I wanted to vote on some current issues.
All right. And well, we're not going to talk politics.
Okay.
But you were a selectman for many years out here, right?
Yes, I was.
2 terms?
Yes.
Yeah. You did a great job.
I loved it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
One of the things I'm finding I missed the most was being a police officer when I was out in Wisconsin.
Yes. Why? What is it that you miss about it?
Because it was more small town than even Nantucket is.
You mean you were a cop out in Wisconsin?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I was a foot patrol. I was a bike patrol. I was at one time a golf car patrol in the center of Wisconsin.
Do they still do that out there? I mean, do they still have...
The golf car? No. The bike patrol, I believe they are doing it full time now.
Are they the summer cop deal, or are they...
They're supposed to be putting a full-time I in the paper. But I still get calls from people in Wisconsin. Ask me what to do. And one thing I remember is I didn't I told the people how to use the system,
Yeah.
not abuse it. You know, if they had a problem with this, call up the selectmen, call up the DPW,
Yeah.
and do it that way.
That's awesome.
It was something I really
I could
truly
see a book
miss.
one day about that, possibly, or something about being a
Some of the
cop in
old
Wisconsin.
stories.
That would be really interesting.
Some
I mean,
of
the
the-
people that you would have met. Look, I mean, you met them all. They all
I
knew
did.
you.
I did. Chief Norris told me if he got any phone calls about actions in Wisconsin, I wasn't doing my job. So I told everyone in Wisconsin, call me at home. That way, the problems were taken care of before the chief got a phone call.
Oh my gosh. That was going back a few years, though, wasn't it? Was
That
that
was-
early on in your career?
In the late 80s.
Late 80s.
Yeah, late 80s.
Oh, well, listen, your ice cream's going to get all melty, and I don't want to hold you up, but, you know, I'm glad you agreed to talk to me.
Well, I'm glad
It's
I
good
saw
to see
you
you,
on the
Brian.
street. I was
Absolutely.
actually thinking it'd been a while.